So being a TEDx organizer is not rocket science. Namaste. I am Christina D'Sa. Today we are in conversation with Tallulah D'Silva.
So Christina, tell me about your own foray into being an organizer.
So TEDx was always a source of getting inspiration, getting ideas. If you had to give an advice to the future TEDx speakers, what would it be?
I think be fearless and tell your story.
TEDx is a platform where local voices, local ideas go global. Namaste. I am Christina D'Sa, the organizer of TEDxSunshineWorldwideSchool. Today, we are in conversation with Tallulah D'Silva. She is an architect, an educator, and an environmentalist. In addition to this, she has another feather to her hat, and that is being a TEDx speaker. So Tallulah, tell me about your TEDx journey. What made you stand on the red dot?
Actually, I had heard about the TED series, and the first one was at I think Bixpilani, and I was quite excited that such a format was available, for people to view, to be inspired from, and also to take part. And when Sunshine Worldwide School was, organizing it, I felt that it was a great platform to engage in some way, and that was the start. So Christina, tell me about your own foray into being an organizer.
So TEDx was always a source of getting inspiration, getting ideas, hearing to different people and their stories. So as an educator, I was fortunate enough to listen to children, listening to their stories, their ideas. And this made me think, when there are stories and ideas around me, why not bring a platform like TEDx in our school? So this is what made me bring TEDx to Sunshine Worldwide School. Your talk was titled, "Why This Method of Learning is for Everyone." Can you throw some light on it as to why you chose this idea?
Actually, this particular TED talk came at a time when I was already doing a lot of outdoor learning, and I felt that it was the best way to learn, and it became very popular with students. And I think I also had a fear of teaching or being in a class full of students, and for me the easiest way was to take them outdoors and to experiment and explore. And I felt that this was a topic that was not talked about much, and it was very relevant to education at that point in time. It is still relevant today, and that is why I gave that as my topic, and it was accepted very easily.
And I must say, it's a wonderful idea to talk about.
Yes. Christina, tell me about, as an organizer, the whole process of TED Talk is, looking at the idea, then preparing a script, and then of course presenting it to the audience. That itself is quite a tumultuous journey in a way, quite a complex journey. As an organizer, what was your, experience in the selection of speakers and the relevant topics?
So as I said earlier, a school has a lot of ideas, a lot of stories, and children are puzzling with those. So when we decided to come up with the TEDx in our school, so the first thing was to find good ideas. So there was a call for good ideas. A lot of children participated, and they were very enthusiastic in coming up on stage and sharing their idea to the world. So first we called for students and the others that belonged to the school community. Now we had to streamline, or we had to choose some good ideas that were worth sharing to the world, and so we did that. The next was, looking into their ideas. So we didn't, it was not a process where we would change their idea, but just help them, make it look a little nice, look it presentable. And that's how we worked on their script. We worked on the social media, the promotions, the stage, the venue, yeah, and the journey is very smooth once you start and once you know what your vision is, once you know what you want to get out of an event like this. So
was there a situation where you had too many applicants or too many students who wanted to take this on, and did you have to reject some? Was there a situation like that?
Yes. So TEDx being such a great platform, such a big platform, yes, there were many children who came with some really good ideas. So we took the ones that were really genuine, which were really original, that were really good. And yes, the ones who couldn't make it to the talk, so we asked them to, try more, to work on it more, to experiment, research. So and they did get a chance the next time we had TEDx. Yes. Yeah. So Tallulah, tell me, how did your journey after giving the TED talk change for you? Now you were a TEDx speaker, and your idea was there out for the world to hear, to watch. So what was the feedback? What was the change that you noticed, around?
I think for one, I didn't think that it was possible for me to be any speaker, forget TEDx alone as a speaker. But, and I think it gave me the conviction, and I was confident after the talk that, the best way to share something is to share something from your own experience and your journey. It's not like you prepare, you mug up something and then you present an idea. But when you speak about your own journey, it makes it so much more easier to express. And after the talk, there were so many people who came and connected on the same idea of outdoor learning. So it was like opening up, the avenue or for more opportunities. It was very overwhelming, and I think like in the work that we all do, I felt that since I was given an opportunity to be a speaker and use the platform, after that I took on the role of helping others to come on the platform as well.
Yes, and I agree to it. Like your idea of outdoor learning was an idea that was not much talked about in those days. It did open avenues for many institutions, many parents, many learners to think on that part. Okay, how an experiential learning method can help students learn more, learn better, and relate to what they are learning. Yeah, very nice.
But I remember the scenario, during the event and what happened behind the scenes. So as an organizer, I'm sure it is very challenging. And how did you handle situations where you had to juggle with the sequence of speakers, and if there were some problems and you had to rework all of that? What was your experience in that?
So I won't say that there were no challenges like this. There were, and and once, like I said, once you know your vision, once you know what you want from this whole idea, this whole event, so it doesn't become mentally exhausting. You just come up with ideas like how to get out of the problem. You have a lot of guidance from people. You get a lot of help from people around you. So basically, I can say there were people who motivated me, who helped me, and with their help, whatever glitches came, if maybe something did not work well, technical, or something to do with the speakers, so there was something or another that helped the situation calm down. Yeah. So I must thank all the supporters, all the help that I received during that phase. Yeah. TEDx is not just a stage, but it's a platform where local voices can go global. So what do you have to say about it?
I think, like you rightly said, it is important for people from the region to showcase their ideas, their skills, their talents. And when I look back now, I have seen so many, right from little kids at a simple, the standard TEDx platform. right from little kids to people who have different abilities, to very famous personalities, to completely unknown personalities. But I think this particular platform which Sunshine Worldwide School gave to the students was amazing, because we had students with coming from different regions of India. They also had different perspectives which were shared. They also had at different times and different situations, like during the pandemic, post-pandemic, which had impacted them, and they came up with stories. And I think that global platform is so important to share these stories. What is your opinion as an organizer?
Like how you rightly said, TEDx is a platform where local voices, local ideas go global. And at Sunshine Worldwide School, when children came up, they came up with really real local stories, something that they really felt for, something that was really meaningful to them, and this could help the community. For example, a learner spoke about overcoming his fear. Another one spoke about mental health, and that too in youngsters. Another one spoke about activism, how activism, taking part in moments like this can help young children, build stronger identity. So we've got several diverse ideas from different children, and ideas that are so local, so pure, and so meaningful that we can share to the world, that deserve recognition, that deserve a showcase. Yeah, so TEDx has given us that platform at Sunshine Worldwide School.
Today, if you see, there are a lot of people now wanting to organize TEDx, because we find that more and more people are seeking inspiration from platforms like this, and because of which there are individuals now who are coming forward to organize TEDx events. What would your advice be to people who want to get into this and take on this opportunity?
So being a TEDx organizer is not rocket science. It's all about your vision and bringing local ideas, local people who can inspire others, giving them a platform. So when local stories, local ideas come on a stage like this, they get a global platform and they help inspire the world around us. If you had to give an advice to the future TEDx speakers, what would it be?
I think be fearless and tell your story, because you may think that what you have experienced or what you're thinking of is very small as an idea, but remember there are many that you can inspire by sharing something that can be very unique.
So thank you, Tallulah, for being here. It was really great having you here, share your ideas, and this conversation will go a long way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.